Man, there's just been week after week of news coming out immediately after we record. It's almost frustrating enough to the point where I almost want to change the day we record this, but we're not going to do that. But so let's see what the biggest thing that's happened related to this whole Sentai fiasco has been. So the new casting for Goju Unicorn is Kohaku Shida, who was Oni's sister. Haruka from Dawn Brothers is the new Goju Unicorn. No!
Yes! You can't escape Dawn Brothers, Ichi! Cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Showrunning Super Savant. Level up. Bluecaster Super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultragard.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 562.
Episode You Mask.
Oh, it's the Pokemon that carries around its face when it was alive.
Are you saying you don't carry your face?
Well, no. Well, I haven't died yet, so I'm not sure.
So you're not carrying your face on your body right now?
No, I mean, like
I could get so fucking pedantic about this.
Like the mask is a ghost that carries around a sculpture of its original face.
Except not the other version that turns into Runrigus. And it just carries a rock with a tail on it.
So, welcome everyone. For those listening to the first time, we're a bunch of Dawn brothers that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing. You can't escape it, Ichi. You can't. Look at that Dawn Blaster I gave you.
Every time I think I'm free, it just keeps coming back.
Yep.
Oh boy, but we'll get to that in a second. So, hi everyone listening. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we are here to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai Asterisk, and a third thing. Our topics this week are Kamen Rider Zeztz, episode 10, the Sentai formerly known as Gozyuger, episode 38, and our feature topics. We're going to be shifting gears a little bit for the next little while, pretty much most of the rest of the year. Because I'm going to assume what Gar's intention here was, but feel free to chime in. So because Sentai is quote-unquote ending, I feel like the move here was we were going to take a step back and appreciate some of the older Sentai just as a way of tributing the franchise itself. But also, I'm pretty sure that Gar's ulterior motive in having us talk about Goranger episodes 1, 2, and 3 is because he wasn't there the last time we talked about them. Well,
it's very mixed in the sense of, well, when we did the 45th anniversary, we did the whole Aka Yellow thing. Once a month, we would do a different Super Sentai show. Or in that case, when Metal March or when Metal April was all just electronic themes, Sentai teams. No, I just thought maybe we could. There were 5 weeks left. We spent a lot of time talking about Kamen Rider feature topics this year, so I thought, you know what, why don't we just talk about a different Sentai from each decade to celebrate its 50th anniversary year.
And its end.
And it just so happened, the whole rumor of Sentai ending, it just so happened to coincide with it.
Did you actually plan these before all this news started?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it was like oh. Shit.
Oh.
This feels more like a memorial now.
Damn.
Look what you did.
It's like a celebration of life, but you forget to bring the person that unfortunately is no longer there.
It's like planning a birthday party for someone and then they die the day before.
Shit. That's dark.
Well, we're changing our reservation a little.
So we're talking about Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 10.
I already said the things.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Did you acknowledge that episode 38 isn't the original episode 38, but was actually episode 39?
Yeah, there's some fuckery involved because of the whole Maya incident. They've shuffled around a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, and 40 because they had to reshoot 40 and onwards.
Yeah, the last and current and next couple episodes are going to be a little fucky, especially since next week is a fucking clip show.
I mean, like I said to you guys in the group chat, I'm just gonna post them again because I can. This was me last week. Just you know.
Just raps Gozyuger.
Just Gozyuger in the tub.
I love the,
waiting for it.
I love the perspective editing.
Oh, thank you.
All right, but before we get into those, we have some news to talk about, so let's fucking talk about it.
News mode.
Yes, Kohaku Shida, who played Haruka, Oni's sister in Dawn Brothers, is going to be replacing Maya as Gozyuger Unicorn for the remainder of the series.
I feel like the situation, because like the showrunner is the daughter of like the guy who did Dawn Brothers, so she was like, "Shit,
what do I have on fucking speed dial?"
It's like, Dad, I need help. You can get Oni's sister to play her. Yeah, can you get her? Yeah, I can get her. All right, sweet.
I love Terrazine in the chat. Gozyuger Onicorn. So I think, okay, given everything I just said, did, and performed in reaction to this, I actually think this might be a blessing in disguise.
Oh no, if I remember, and I do, because I remember Dawn Brothers quite well.
And I do.
Show. Haruka was fucking hilarious, like one of the funniest parts of Dawn Brothers. So she's gonna bring her fucking humor to go into this character. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
So here's the thing: since sorry, go ahead.
Case
oh,
I don't think that's the case, mainly because of this is the big thing that a lot of people have to remember about this news story. She's not a new character in this show.
No, I know. She's Sumino. Yeah.
She is going to be Sumino, which means I don't think she's going to be as this is essentially Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh compared to Spencer from iCarly.
It is a Don Cheadle situation. You're right, Tara.
Where it's like the same actor playing two separate characters, both slightly alike, but they're two different people altogether.
So it's Jim Carrey in Sonic 3.
They have to do like a Dawn Brothers versus Gozyuger, because that'd be fucking hilarious. Because then you have to play both Haruka and Sumino.
Here's the thing, Gar. Technically, you are correct, and that's the way that this should be proceeding. And it probably, I fully expect that Sumino as a character her personality is probably going to remain the way it was. But follow me on this. Gozyuger from the beginning has always felt like Diet Dawn Brothers, in that the characters have had their own flavor of what I referred to in several previous instances as crackhead energy. Now, what you're telling me is we are getting a actress from the A-Team Crackheads to sub in for a character on B-Team Crackheads? So what we're getting here is, okay, so since this whole news dropped, I think we're pretty much all in agreement that Gozyuger as a show has pretty much tanked. Like, there's no
assassinated.
There's no saving the show.
To the street and got fucking assassinated.
But now, follow me on this. With Kohaku Shida subbing in as Sumino, I think that this makes Gozyuger turn around in a way that is probably not intentional. This show could go so far in the other direction that it becomes hilarious to watch from an ironic viewpoint. Now, to facilitate that, I know that this is supposed to be Sumino that she's playing, but and feel free to join me on this, anyone listening or anyone here on the show, please join me in headcanoning that this is no longer Sumino, that she has in fact passed on her powers to Haruka. I will watch the rest of this show headcanoning that this is in fact Haruka from Dawn Brothers, who had to find a new job after Momoi Taro quit. And I think that ironic energy is how I stay interested in this show for the rest of its run. She failed as a mangaka, so now she has to wish on a ring to get her career back. I think that's the best way I stay interested in this show for the rest of the run.
It's kind of funny to think of it as his Tony's sister.
This is absolutely me coping, 100%.
See, and especially now, because like what I was worried about was I was not going to enjoy the rest of Gozyuger because I thought what they were going to do, I didn't think they were going to recast her. I thought they were just going to edit her out for the rest of the series. That's what I figured they were going to do. And then they didn't. They decided to just like recast her, and then they're just going to reshoot whatever the fuck they did with Maya.
Well, that's just it, Lane. They had, like, if she's replacing her in episode 40, then that means that they weren't really that far ahead. Then
or it just means they're going back and filming a lot more than they meant to.
So for me how I'm seeing this is like Gozyuger's like I'm going to use football terms for this, even though like I hate football, but basically like Gozyuger's been like the quarterback caught the ball running towards the end zone, fumbles the ball for like a little bit, and then picks the ball back up to keep running towards the end zone. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it, where like, yeah, Gozyuger fumbled a little bit, like between episodes 37 to 40, and now that they recasted her, it's going to be kind of back on track, but it's going to feel a little weird because we know everything what's happening. But I'm just sitting here going, I'm here for the rest of the ride. So.
I understand what you meant in that football metaphor, and I like sports far less than you or anyone here, but I'm pretty sure that if someone drops the ball, they stop and like reset everyone up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well maybe they're still holding the ball, but they tripped a little bit, they rolled over, and then they got the composure and they got back up and kept running. I don't know. All
right, this has gotten way out of hand.
Also, yes, Gar, that fucking George the Jungle 2 joke is fucking hilarious. That's how you deal with the recasting.
Studio too cheap to pay Brendan Frazier.
Brendan Frazier.
And yes, Decker in the chat did mention could be worse. They could do an Ultraman Cosmos, which I had to explain to the Castranger group chat what that meant.
Here to recap here.
Gar, does that mean when we go to watch Cosmos, keep watching Cosmos, there's going to be a part where we don't see Musashi at all?
Yes.
That's going to be weird. Whoa.
And you want to know? So to recap quickly, the main lead in Ultraman Cosmos got into some
trouble.
None of his choosing. It's just he was accused of it, and it led to some issues. Well, we're still filming Ultraman Cosmos. What do? They had Ultraman Cosmos start every episode essentially saying, although Musashi is not here in this episode, Ultraman Cosmos will still be appearing. But then it got to the point where the last like 5 or so episodes, from what I understand, never aired for Cosmos, and they rebroadcasted Ultraman Neos or something.
Oh, this was the main character who wasn't in it?
Yeah, the main character, like the Ultraman.
That's bizarre.
Of the show. It went so far. They were in the middle of shooting the second Cosmos movie, and they had to get a new actor for Musashi and say, oh, time manipulation. He's now 13.
So what they did with Deno.
Essentially what they did with Deno. Huh. But things cleared up They were able to film the last batch of Cosmos, so it was only available on the DVD. And now there are technically 2 cuts of the second Cosmos movie, where there's a time warp issue where he's 13, and then the proper sequel where we don't acknowledge that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, we are definitely watching both versions and talking about it. Definitely.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Den-O was the perfect series for them to go, oops, there's some timey-wimey bullshit. Now our female lead is played by a child.
And yeah, it's just weird. Was like, because I want to keep watching Gozyuger, but at this point, I think I said it best. It's going to feel like an abridged version of what they originally wanted to do.
That's exactly what I'm going for. That we've shifted gears and we're enjoying this only in an ironic sense because of this recasting now. This is the only way I stay involved. So I invite everyone to follow me on this absolute coping mechanism nonsensory.
But then again, I don't know. Looking back on it, it's like, was I even really liking Gozyuger, or was I just watching it?
I mean, I think you like aspects of it.
I like I like the designs of it. I like the music. But I think the story is just sort of eh.
I started to get really interested when the Calamity villains showed up, who also have not been here in X fucking episodes.
No.
That's the last thing I remember.
Instead, we get a new Bryden general who's absolutely god fuck awful.
Oh yeah, I saw like one image of that, and I'm like, oh, it's Diet Glada from Tokusatsu.
You know what I think you need to do, Gar? I think once Gozyuger's done, I think what you do is you just like you finish it by like doing like your live streams with like everyone in the Discord. You watch it with people. You don't watch it by yourself. You watch it with others.
Yeah, at least then you're doing a social thing while you're trudging through it.
Yeah, have fun with it. Like shit on it. Do whatever the hell you want. But like you'll be doing it with people.
He did that. Yeah, I did that with the Goranger episodes, which
there you go.
Those were really good episodes. And then again, I also did binge watch like episode 16 to like whatever episode we started with September with.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, according to this article, the recasting will be effective as of episode 40, which is airing next weekend. So not the episode after the one we're talking about, but the one after that.
Yeah. So I'm very much okay with this. I'm glad they decided to recast the character instead of just like completely editing her out and making the rest of the show like really painful to watch.
Just an awkward thing.
Yeah. You can tell with this week's episode that we're talking about, you can tell they did some edits and stuff, but it wasn't too bad.
I still think, and I said this last week, but I still think what they should have done is given Oto the ring. It would have made way more sense.
Maybe. Anyways.
And then they can just say that, oh, Sumino's in a coma now.
Oh no. Oh, she went off to do detective stuff, huh?
She's doing detective work in Futo. I mean, America. I mean, not here.
Or, just do what they did. That means they have to do a Yellow 4. No, what? Instead of, so for those that don't understand, Yellow 4, her actress just straight up left set. So, like, from like episode 7. And then it's like, oh shit. She just walked out. She was gone.
I love they buried her in the suit.
Yeah, they buried her in the suit because like, that was it. So what they should have done is, I can't believe I'm saying this, do what B-Fighter did. Because B-Fighter had 2 Riddles in their show.
Oh.
Because
just like Beetleborgs
had to leave. Yeah, essentially like Beetleborgs.
Oh.
From a different point of view.
If I had a nickel every time a red Beetleborg had to be recast, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Thanks, Casper. So
okay, so it's funny that Tara Z in the chat said her actress is MIA, but for a second I thought she was like, her actress is Mia, and I'm like, who's Mia?
Mia!
From Dot Hack?
Mike! Kevin!
Anyway, sorry.
Antonio!
Proceed with your story.
So like they wrote her out by just having her leave a letter saying like, "Oh, I gotta go do this other thing now."
They left a fucking letter.
Yeah, a dear John, dear Borgs, I'm gone. Here's my changer.
I don't have the courage to face you in person anymore. All right. Anyways, so yeah, we'll see how the show looks when this happens.
It's a Sumino. It's just like Miami's actress, but they digitize her face. Like,
Oh no.
The best fucking part about this recasting is having to watch the other characters act alongside her as if she was there the whole time.
No, that's the thing. They have to do that. They just have to pretend that nothing's changed.
Yep.
Yeah,
they put a spell over her face so that her looks don't appear changed to everyone else. That's literally what they did with the Red Beetleborg.
And yes, Decker did point it out. Like, unlike Rettel, this stuff happened immediately. So it's like, oh shit, we didn't have time to plan this.
Gar, you mean Red Beat? Come on. I love that. We're just talking. So yes, so Green Beat and Red Beat, and it's like Lane, their names are G-Stag and Rettel. Oh yeah.
I mean, everyone knows what you're talking about, but yeah.
I know, but yeah, it's Blue Beat, G-Stag, and Rettel.
Rettleborg.
I mean, but speaking of metal heroes, that leads
we might have a better idea of what this universe heroes is going to be. So Toei has registered a trademark for Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, expanding on our rumor from last week about the return of the Metal Heroes franchise. So it looks like what's happening is Super Sentai and Metal Heroes are doing a fucking fusion dance, and that's what Universe Heroes is going to be going forward.
Hey, as long as this means we finally get a proper conclusion to the Space Squad storyline, I'm fucking down.
That's what it is! This is Space Squad again!
Thank you, Q Ranger Civil War, for not killing off Metal Heroes.
I mean, they kind of did.
They killed it.
We've just now decided to resuscitate it to save a second dying patient.
But I will say this has like piqued my interest to actually like start watching like Gavan, Charivan, and Scheider. And like Gar was like, "Oh yeah, I'm interested in like watching all of Gavan," and I'm just like, when you do, let me know. I want in on that.
It's only like 44 episodes. So
yeah,
like, it didn't even reach 50.
So we have to watch Gavan, Charivan, Scheider. Then we got to watch everything that Gavan showed up in the later stuff, plus the new movies. So I'm down.
Okay.
So yeah, it seems like all the rumors and the confirmed trademark pretty much point to Universe Heroes being the thing that replaces Sentai as this meshing of tropes from both Super Sentai and Metal Heroes, and I'm really, really curious to see how this ends up.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, like when we talked about B Fighter, I acknowledge like in the production side, like the people that worked on Metal Hero went to the people that worked on Sentai and basically copied elements. So I guess this is just they're just going to do that again.
I wonder if this means that Lady Battle Cop has a chance of returning.
Lady Battle Cop's not Metal Hero Lane.
What? I consider her to be Metal Hero.
She's not she isn't a Metal Hero.
But she is. She's a robot.
Metal Heroine.
Much like whoa, that sounds like
with an E. With an E.
Not heroin.
It's like how Ichi.
Yes, RoboCop is a Metal Hero.
Oh my god. This is the fucking is Grape Ape a kaiju discussion again.
Grape Ape is a kaiju.
Yes, you're correct. But the point is the debate exists, which is the absurd part.
I mean, to be fair, this is pretty cool new Space Sheriff Gavan thing, just in time for its 40th anniversary in like 2027.
So it seems like it's going to be like a Sentai of Gavans, and the rumors going around is that they can work as a team, but also will work just as much on their own, similar to Riders. And my immediate response to that is, You speak as if Sentai warriors have never fought on their own before.
Wait, we need someone have the screenshot of like when the Gokaigers like Gokai changed to the Metal Heroes. Like it's gonna be that.
Kinda.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
sick.
and Metal Heroes have done teams before too, but I haven't watched terribly much of them.
This could mean like B Fighter could come back in some shape or form. So that'd be cool because those suits are awesome.
Oh God, Super B Fighter.
Thank you, Decker. Yeah, so basically we could get this, and I'd be totally cool with that.
How funny would it be if just the next decade plus is just super blank, and it's just like an old Metal Heroes, but like revived and Reiwa-ified as a team of that, like Super B Fighter, Super Gavan, Super Sharivan. Sorry?
Well, let me say that. Let me say that again. Super Troopers.
Super Metalder. Super Windspector.
Yeah, fucking bring Metalder back. Come on.
I'll buy some entertaining Metalder products.
Right?
Bring back people act like this is weird. Like it is weird that people find this weird, despite the fact that it's like, if anything, like even though it's like, yeah, Kamen Rider and Super Sentai are sister shows, Sentai and Metal Hero are more like siblings compared to Rider, though.
Yeah, no, for real.
Rider is like the teenage brother. Sentai is like the preteen, like middle child. And Metal Hero's the youngest kid.
I miss those Rider Sentai crossovers they did years ago. They were so fucking good.
Yeah.
I mean, Driving the Ninja was a weird one, but like, I was okay with it.
I saw the clip on Twitter recently of just Takatoro just what? A giant robot attacking the
Oh,
city.
it's the funniest shit ever.
Crazy. Go back to work.
It's one of the, if not like top 3 funniest scenes in Toku ever.
I was gonna say
like
that's one of the top moments in all of Tokusatsu.
And Raven, like, you know, Redcaster Raven brings up, it's like, how much soundproofing is in that building if you can't hear the fight outside his window?
Evidently a lot.
He probably wants his phone calls to not have any background noise whatsoever. But yeah, I'm stoked for this because like I've always wanted to like get into like the Space Sheriff stuff, but it's just like I don't know. But this is really piquing my interest. So
all I ask is that the tropes that make Sentai great don't disappear within the merger with Metal Hero. I still want stock henshins. I want roll calls. I want special attacks. You know, pretty much stuff that's in most Toku anyway. But I just feel.
Can we give Gavan a henshin device? That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's the real question.
They are going to have to do that.
Yeah, right.
But then again, I think the rumor was like each character has like their own. Like this is going back to like the magic thing. Of like,
yeah, we do have to keep in mind that this series franchise, whatever you want to refer to it as, is designed to sell toys. So there is still.
Do you know what that means?
There is still going to be a large toy factor involved.
Gar, you know what this means?
what?
Affordable Gavan figure arts.
Oh, dude, there's apparently going to be a Shinshoku Seiho Gavan figure art, and I'm like, gimme.
Really interesting.
Oh, you know what they could do? They could do wrist changers.
Yeah.
Because Gavan, like the Space Sheriff's whole thing is the arm movement, so they could do like hand wave motion toys.
Honestly, I'd also like a Space Sheriff with a gun. That'd be sick.
I'm a sucker for a good wrist morpher, you know me.
You know, so there it is. Yeah, so swords, blasters, wrist changers, probably like some sort like Lane, you know how there was King Joe Storage Custom?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna probably get something like that for this franchise. Like a deluxe robot toy.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Metal Hero like Megazords are gonna be crazy.
Oh shit.
Because they don't have to worry about the whole each member has their own thing and they combine together thing.
Oh, they're gonna be like shiny metallic colors too. Oh my god.
Tara Z is saying we can finally put Robo Universe in the trash. Except let's remember that the toy line is called Robo Universe. They could absolutely keep that product line going.
This is the toy line from here on in, unfortunately.
I hope that we get deluxe Megazords going forward, but I don't see them stopping Robo Universe as a parallel toy line.
I think that's unfortunately going to be the whole premium Bandai thing. Like Robo Universe is going to be the kid line, like the one that you see in the store. But you know how they're doing that Tegasword like masterpiece toy where it's like fully articulated but doesn't transform?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what we're going to get for like the adult collectors.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see.
Decker, that photo that you posted of that red dragon thing, that actually looks pretty sick. I want to know what that's from.
Yeah, what the hell is that thing on the right? That's awesome.
Oh, my boy Scheider.
That's Ryan Steelane. Come on.
All right. So, interesting that this is probably going to be the future of what Sentai is going forward. I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
Yeah. Gavan's back in our fucking lore of 2025, 2026. That's amazing.
Unfortunately, Ken Gioba will probably not be returning.
Maybe Geki. That'd be nice.
Geki might return, but unfortunately, Ken Gioba did suffer a stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A few years back, and he's just been MIA for...
I was going to say maybe Ken Gioba could like be like a mentor character of some kind, but if he's that far down...
I think, if anything, just do like if he can still do it, just do a voiceover.
Yeah, and you can get have Geki come back as like because there's like a new Gavan, and then Geki's now the new mentor Gavan, and then you have the new Shai, and like you have bring Date's actor back as Scheider, then you have the Charivan as well. Yeah,
I think it's cool that we got now like Gavan, Ken Gioba, you got Geki, Gavan Type G, and now we have, as I will call him, just Gavan Infinity. You have one for Showa, one for Heisei, and now we have the one for Reiwa.
Fuck yeah.
Gavan Type 3.
Bring back Shinken Yellow as Carly.
Gavan Tri.
Or Cherry? Carly?
Digimon Tri was terrible. Let's not put that on this.
Oh, it was Sherry. Okay, I was right.
Archery.
Before it.
We'll get to that.
Sherry.
But we'll keep you all updated.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked.
I can't wait to find out what super relevant and important news is going to drop an hour from now.
You're not wrong. We're just gonna get the whole like trademark like fucking silhouette drop where we're like, fuck.
No, it's just gonna be the thing of like, oh my goodness, I can actually see why Toei would do the Metal Hero thing. Well, we can't do the international license for Super Sentai without talking to Hasbro. Hey, we still own Metal Heroes, right? Yes, sir. In fact, we've worked with Discotech to release several of them on Blu-ray over in the West. Fuck it, we're doing Metal Heroes again.
Toei's got a plan.
We're doing Metal Heroes. Yes, sir.
You just see them take out like a giant fucking box of like all the Metal Hero stuff. They just go, just all the dust comes off.
Superior vehicle, man. That's cool.
Yeah, well, you all know what this means. We're all gonna have to talk about Wingman because that's like Gavan's, because he's like Gavan's number one fan.
All the fucking
he's a Gafan
fig arts and stuff of Wingman we've been seeing is making me more interested in like watching the show.
Yeah, it's like, what's that? Oh, that's his recovery suit. What's that? Oh, he can do like a color timer thing.
Yeah, like you could have told me these are all different Wingman characters, and I would have believed you.
I just love that he has like straight up fucking palette swaps, like not even different suits. It's just the exact same suit in a different color.
Yeah.
Well, he did that. He did that so that Kembo can understand how much time he has left because it's a 10-minute timer.
Oh, his color forms are literally a color timer?
Yeah.
That is equal parts stupid and hilarious.
That's awesome. Can someone put up the figure art of the, like his armored form, like his recovery form?
Yeah, recovery form.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Put the guy opening the storage, Toei of Metal Heroes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Look at like you could have told me those are just two other like members of like the Wingman team.
Yeah,
or something.
I was like, is Wingman forming his own fucking Sentai?
Such a good suit. It's such a good suit.
You can be my Wingman. No, you can be mine.
Like that's such a fucking cool suit.
Yo, that's sick as fuck. Cool he looks like Gavan. Cool look at the chest piece.
Yeah. No, I love it. It's so cool.
That's totally on purpose.
Well, I know what we're talking about next year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
We do
What's
have other
next?
news stories.
Capsums,
More sound capsums.
because they did them with the Gozyugers, so you got to do them with the Capsums.
Yeah.
It's weird that they didn't do them with the Chemi cards. So
No.
Are you asking for them to release cardboard trading cards that talk?
I would have at least preferred like hollow foil cards where like when you move them, it looks like they're actually animated.
Oh,
Even
that would have been
Decker
fun.
being like the big Gozyuger fan is just like, no,
They're
it's stupid.
cards.
They're cards.
Where's my Gozyuger secret lair drop?
Imagine.
You know what? Yeah, that's another thing. Why did they never release like a giant box set of all the Chemi cards?
I don't know, because you can
What?
still get Chemi cards pretty easily.
You know what? 10 years from now.
They'll do
Yeah.
they'll do exactly what they did with the Blade cards and the Decade cards, and once enough time has passed, they'll just re-release them all as one giant fuck you set.
They
I'm
fuck
on it.
better.
Yeah, and then the reason they haven't done it during the show's airing is because booster packs sell. All right, Premium Bandai posted images of the DX Sound Rider Capsum 01 set, which is the Impact and the Transform Capsum. They are compatible with the Zeztz driver, and they have additional sound effects in sync with the transformation sound and the Hisatsu. Parts are completely redesigned, electronic components housed within same body size as the DX ones. Newly added buttons and a switch that detects the Capsum's unique rotation gimmick, allowing it to play sounds from the Capsum itself in response to various actions. Gar, I think my audio's looping through you.
That's weird. Shouldn't be.
So the item has 3 sound modes: pre-transformation mode, which plays the unique sound effects; transformation mode voiceless, which plays the transformation; and transformation mode voice, which plays Baku's voice along with the transformation sound effects. The Impact Capsum also includes the background music. 2 memorable songs, including the theme song. So actually, having the Capsum that plays the opening theme is kind of the reason to get this, I think.
Yeah.
Premium Bandai web exclusive 3630N February release.
Oh, you know what? These would be like heftier too, because they'd like all the electronics in it. So
A little bit, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
neat.
that's pretty good.
All right.
Dubs.
Next, a Revice novel.
Yeah. So apparently what I've been hearing is that this is a novel about if Icky didn't use the Revice driver and Daiji did instead.
That's fun. So I guess
Yeah,
this version of Vice is Kagero.
Apparently that's Kagero. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see a version of Kagero that isn't just Hot Topic Daiji. Because I remember episode 1, Daiji was supposed to be Revice, but you know,
chickened out because
Daiji was Daiji. So this is a spin-off novel titled Kamen Rider Revice Novel One Possibility. Revice's head writer Hanta Kinoshita will be writing the novel, depicting this what-if scenario. So you know that it's in good hands because this is the person who wrote the show. The novel is 1,100 yen, releasing February 2nd. So hopefully someone will translate it.
Wait, apparently that isn't Kagero. That is Vice.
Then why are his eyes blue? Or green?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it is Kagero, but it says here in the description it's Vice apparently.
What if no, it's
Oh, you know what? It's probably Kagero as Kamen Rider Vice.
No, what it says here is, what if Iki did not use the Revice system and transform into Revi and unleash Vice, who transforms into Kamen Rider Vice? It doesn't say that's not Vice, or that's not Kagero.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never
It's
mind.
just saying what happened if Revi didn't create Vice.
Yeah. That's true. No, I read that wrong. My bad. Anyways, yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. George, I remember, George was the one who named Revi and Vice. So if Daiji did it and spawned Kagero, George would have named Kagero Vice, and then Iki would never have had his own version of Vice.
And Iki would have went on to do soccer stuff.
Maybe. Unless maybe he ends up being Live and Evil.
Oh.
Maybe he spawns Kagero.
And then we get Icky in golf clothes.
Yeah. That's not out of the realm of possibility.
I feel like this would have been a really good like Toei Tokusatsu fan club special.
Yeah.
I'd like to see this in like live action. That'd be cool.
Fucking chat. Decker's like, what would Vice be named then? Fucking Pinner. Peta.
So what? So like Kamen Rider Jack Kagero?
No, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I actually want to read this if someone translate this.
I miss Revice. I miss George.
Revice was so fucking good.
It's so fucking good.
All right, so yes, 1100 yen, February 2nd release.
Neat.
If someone translates it, someone share it in the Discord. We will absolutely. You know what we should do? If someone translates it, we should do like a separate episode where we just read it.
Yeah.
Like we used to do with the script reads.
I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe test the waters to see how well essentially a book review goes. And hey, if it does well, we can do the Power Ranger comics, maybe.
Yeah. Castranger Book Club.
Woo. Also, I do apologize for anyone listening. I do not understand why my microphone is like for some reason it's Discord's been weird.
Your mic sounds mostly fine.
Evening.
That sounds fine to me.
I know, but for some reason it keeps lighting up despite not saying anything.
You have to change your input threshold, your like sensitivity in the green and yellow bar in the Discord voice settings. Anyways, while you handle that, next news story. So remember how they did like a big popcorn bucket for the last Gav movie? They're doing it again, except this one's red for the Guilty Parfait movie. I actually looked up the actual like the blue version. It's going on eBay for like $90 now.
Yeah, the longer you wait to get something, the more expensive it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, I put it on my wish list. Maybe I'll get it for Christmas. So yes, the Gav Twitter account unveiled the special popcorn for the upcoming Gav Guilty Parfait film, which is a red reskin of Popburn, only available at the film's limited theatrical run starting November 28th. Supplies will run out until they just all show up on eBay.
Huh.
So I guess this is the caramel version, according to the label here. Fun. All right, neat. And our last news story in Ryuki news, SH Figure Arts Drag Rider and Ryuki option parts set. So this...
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, right? So it's literally a figure art of Drag Rider and the, like, shattered mirror that Ryuki poses in front of in the opening.
It's pretty cool.
The figure represents Ryuki's contract monster, a newly sculpted design that accurately captures the creature's appearance. Distinct crimson body reflects its look through metallic red coloring. Each segment of the torso is connected with ball joints to make dynamic posing possible. That's very cool.
It's pretty cool that they didn't make this like a giant set like they did with the original Ryuki and Drag Rider.
Yeah. 500 millimeters in length. Drag Rider can be used as weapons for Ryuki. The abdomen, the drag body, and tail can be equipped onto him as the shield and saber. Figure comes with 2 drag shields, which are different from the one attached to the Drag Rider, as it is a brand new design. Comes with a special stand and a support that looks like a broken mirror. The stand will support both the Shinkocho Seiho Ryuki figure and the Drag Rider, allowing for cool display options. Premium Bandai web exclusive, 12,100 yen, releasing in June.
Yeah, they also teased that Kamen Rider Oja will be next in the Shinkocho Seiho line.
Neat. Now, is it going to be actual Oja or is it going to be Outsiders Oja?
No, it's proper Oja.
Okay. You know what I mean. Yeah, that looks like the slim version.
Also, apparently Black RX is going to get the Shinkocho Seiho treatment.
Neat. I will say Ryuki with the like shields on his arms looks very cool.
Oh yeah, I just like the stand for Drag Rider, and it's just like a mirror. That's so cool.
Yep. So now every time you look at it, you just go.
Did you guys talk about the all the Tamashii Nation reveals last week?
My usual news site didn't post an article about it. Someone's gonna have to compile something for me to look at. There was a lot.
Too many.
There was a fucking lot of them. I love the Hibiki and the trench coat or the jacket.
Just TLDR, they showcase the four core Ryuki riders with their mirror monsters.
Damn.
Nice.
Or for Oja's case, the fusion one.
Oh,
I would love to have Knight with the fucking bat like equipped onto his back.
Oh, I would just pose Zolda with his freaking final vent. Just...
Oh hell yeah! Unleashing the fucking salvo.
Oh yeah, they made figure outs of all the Gozyugers. That's fucking eye-opening.
Oh boy. Are they actually still selling the unicorn one?
Yeah, they still own. Like, it's just the actress that has like that was.
Yeah, they're not allowed to use Maya's like likeness anymore.
Wasn't there talk about her merch being taken off the shelves though?
Why?
No. That was like fake.
Okay, cool.
Like, they still own Goju Unicorn.
Yeah. No, that's pretty clear.
No,
so that just means that figure in particular is probably going to sell well, I think.
Yeah.
The Memorial Pegasword, though, that might be a different issue.
I wouldn't mind buying the Tyranno figure because goddamn does that suit look good.
Oh, just two quick news stories quickly that I didn't get to add quickly.
Ooh, over in Master
because this happened like. Sorry about that. One news story is apparently the current Power Ranger comic, Power Rangers Prime, is ending next year after issue 16.
Rip.
Well, that's just Prime.
Because in the description for issue 15, it literally states that it is the penultimate issue. So it's like, oh, so we're ending. Fuck.
Yeah.
And the other news story, not really a news story, but just a side tangent. Today is November 21st as of this recording. So happy 60th anniversary, Gamera.
Yay!
Fun. Where's the sword?
Damn. I wish I wanted to make figure arts of their masked forms, damn it.
I would absolutely buy Mask Attack.
I'd get masked frickin' Gabuto.
All right. And that's the news.
Cool. I'm on it.
Enjoy your rider in Sentai.
We will.
Fine.
Good morning,
Get back the national secret.
I just love that the fucking episode opened with him just dropping from a fucking helicopter.
Oh yeah, because Baku's a freaking badass. Or sorry, 7.
That was kind of badass, even though it is in a dream and everyone knows it, so it's a little less badass, but it still looks badass.
All right, so let's talk about it because Ishi wants to talk about it. So, freaking Baku is trying to get more capsules from the Gashpa machine, and then literally like the machine locks him out from taking any more, and then literally Zero comes up to him and just goes, "Yeah, don't be greedy. Can't take more than a couple at one time."
I'm so glad we actually addressed it. I've said at least once, if not multiple times, why doesn't he just keep rolling the fucking machine and get all of the forms right away? And now we know that he just straight up can't do that. He only gets a maximum of 2 per episode.
Yeah. So I like that. But I do like having that screenshot of just freaking it's a Zero just going, don't be greedy.
See, now what they could have done is this could have been like any fucking gotcha game and went, you want more, you got to pay up.
Yeah, leave some capsules for the other agents.
Wow.
I don't wanna. Also, Baku mentions to Zero that the recovery capsule was stolen, and you can just hear freaking Zero's voice just drop.
Like, oh,
he's like,
that's bad.
That's very bad. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, this was something that blew my fucking mind today. Someone shared a meme of so Nox's name comes from number X, NOX, because
Yeah.
Baku is code number 7, N07, which is hilarious that the show is airing alongside the number 1 Sentai.
Yeah. Sure like numbers this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's cool. So yeah, Nox is definitely like an agent. Like because he even said he's like, I'm an agent of the nightmare. So he probably used to work for Zero for all we know.
He's basically like Proto Baku. He was an agent of code. He was a member of the police force, and he gets involved with the nightmares.
Yeah. It's also really funny just seeing him just like carry or like holding his sword in like gun mode, because like I like the whole time I'm seeing him hold it, I'm like trying to be like, hey, it's a rifle. It's supposed to look like a rifle. It's not supposed to look like a giant pistol, because it's stupid if it's supposed to be a giant pistol.
It is
So,
kind of
like,
low-key funny that he's just going around carrying around this giant fucking Nerf rifle.
Yeah. It's like, it's okay in gun mode, but I think it's like, but it's also kind of weird looking at a sword. I don't know. In
its quote-unquote sword mode, it doesn't look like a sword. It looks like a fucking bashing club.
Yeah. Anyways, that's why I'm like glad me and Ichiro going halves on it, because he gets the sword and I get the blank capsum. So everybody wins.
So the mission this episode is get back the national secret, which the second we see the dude looking at the painting, I'm sure everyone immediately clocked the secret's in the painting, isn't it? And of course, that is the case.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Nem warps into this dream as a fucking mannequin, which is a very, very thinly veiled excuse for them to dress her up like a gothic Lolita.
She's cute though. I love Nem.
She kind of rocks it. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah, like Baku's just like freaking like weird, like playing with her arm, and she's like, "No, I'm in character. Leave me alone."
Yeah, which she immediately drops in less than 2 minutes.
But yeah, so like apparently Nox donated like these paintings or something.
Back when he was human, Odaka Kensei donated these paintings, and we don't exactly have the full picture of the meaning of any of that yet.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, because the art gets stolen in the dream, it gets stolen in the real world, and I fucking died laughing at the shots of the paintings just floating off the wall.
Yeah.
Stop the art! It's getting away!
There's a ghost! Yeah, they got prop hunted. That's exactly it, or well done. Yeah. Right. Also, yeah, so like Baku like comes out of his closet or whatever like that, and his sister's there, and it's like, wait, why are you in your closet? No reason. Well, what's in there? Nothing.
The better question is, why were you hanging out in his room waiting for him, you creeper?
And then she's still on, just like, don't help people. It's bad.
It's bad when you help people.
Yeah, don't help people and
fuck
kills
your
you.
altruism.
Like, oh. Yeah. I just wondered, like, what's gonna stop her later from like sneaking into like his closet when he's asleep or something?
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked it hasn't happened yet, but maybe it will. The question is, will she be able to go into the base, or will she just see a normal closet?
I just hope like Zero's there and just scares the fucking shit out of her.
What's up? Would you like some motor oil?
Yeah, just hello. That'd be hilarious.
So like Baku comes out, or as he's like talking to Zero, it's like, oh man, I want to do more investigating, but I can't because it's daytime. So Baku has never heard of naps, is what this tells us.
No, okay. So like, I'm not a nap person, because I strongly believe that like when you have a nap, like then it fucks with your whole day and like your sleep schedule. So then like if you have a nap, then like you're not gonna be able to properly sleep later.
Here's
what
I've
okay. I'm sorry. I have to chime in on
that. Okay.
Go for it.
As someone that does have a nap every day for 8 hours, I strongly disagree. Having a nap actually helps you proceed throughout the day, because sometimes you do need that hour-long rest while you're in the process of doing things. For instance, when I was working from 6:30 to 3 o'clock. I would come home around 3:30. I would have a nap between 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Granted, with Eastern Standard Time, or with Daylight Saving Time now, when I wake up, it's fucking dark out. But I'm still fully energized for the rest of the day. If I just kept going, I would just be tired. I would just be more tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say something pretty similar. So I don't nap every day, but I will say there are days where I just get like exhausted in like the middle of the afternoon to the point where trying to stay awake and stay focused is just slowing me down, and I'm not doing what I need to do. So what I do is I set myself an alarm for maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, take the nap I need. Most of the time I'll just fucking nap in the chair I'm sitting in, because like I sleep pretty well even just in my own chair, and then I wake up and I'm back at it. It's better than just suffering and staying awake when you clearly don't have the energy to. If you're doing whatever you're trying to do and you're nodding off, that's your body telling you need just a quick little break.
Yeah, I guess just for my case, it's more so just because like my brain functions off of like routine, so it's just like naps aren't part of my routine. So I'm like, no, I sleep when it's nighttime.
Well, no reason you can't change your routine.
That's true. I'm not saying I have never had a nap before. I have had naps before and I've enjoyed them, but like now at my older age, it's just like I like being awake all day because I don't want to waste precious time. So,
I understand. Wasting time is one of my pet peeves as well, but I get it.
Yeah. Also, like in the opening, like I haven't addressed this, but so like after the part in the opening when you see like Baku like 7 in the base and then it gets all cloudy, he's like, oh, what's going on? And then you see like a shot of like Zero looking like turning his head, and then we see this in the opening. Hang on, if the picture loads. I don't think it will because it was a screenshot from YouTube. Anyways, there's some like eyes that show up after like that shot with Zero. Yeah, sorry. Maybe Decker can put up a picture later or something. Oh, Decker's not even here. Anyways, there in the opening, yeah, there's like cat like eyes in the opening, and I think that's Zero. So yeah, so God, Zero might actually be a cat.
It's not off the table.
Not. God, I hope not.
One other thing that we get into this episode, which I've been looking forward to, is a bit more information on the capsims specifically. So we are told what the color categorization of the capsims refers to, which is very interesting. So the red class of capsims are physical enhancements such as impact, wing, transform. The blue ones are technology and culture. Now this checks out for machinery, and projection, but I'd really like to know how the fuck Stream, with the power to blast air, counts as technology and culture.
It's like a fan. It's like a fan.
Is it? They don't really. It doesn't really have a fan motif in the form anywhere. It just has the ability to manipulate air.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like they had to put like the air power up. So, yeah, wind turbine. There you go. I don't know. I know.
Then show a turbine somewhere on the form. Anyway, it's minor.
Yeah.
Green is will and mind power. And then purple is manipulation of reality.
Yes, because barriers sometimes you have to shield your mind from things.
I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like the willpower to resist.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's when he does the moment where he tries to pull a third one and it just doesn't work. So thank you for addressing that. There's the shot.
Thank you, Pember. Yeah. So there's the shot with the cat eyes. So
is that cat eyes? Those look like they could be normal human eyes, just with like an effect on them.
Oh, he's just got like vertical pupils,
I guess.
Yeah, it's possible. My point is, I hope Zero's not a cat.
Yeah. So anyway, we get so the cops like spinball their way in and they start discussing the case. And it was around this point that I realized you didn't really have to come here to tell them all this and share this information. Why don't you guys just start a fucking group chat or something? Then you wouldn't have to worry about hiding from his sister.
I love they had to like take off their shoes because like you see like Because but I think that's
that's
like
just
really funny.
that's just Japan.
No, I know, but even in the concept of like climbing into a window, you still take your shoes off.
You're still entering the house.
I love Lopo's just so fed up.
Oh yeah.
It's like I fucking hate you guys. Why am I here?
So then Baku goes back into the dream world, and then we get what I think is the first instance of like a sequence of him entering the dream world. It was like some Kingdom Hearts dive to the heart shit.
Yeah, a bit.
I want more of that. That was cool. More of those, please.
More onion, please.
That's the closest we're getting to a stock henshin in the series.
Right?
So then we meet the Nightmare, who is just made of mold, but it kind of looks like fur, which means this monster design is inspired by Geats, because it's got fur around the top, white-looking fur, and then red on the pants. So it's similar to Geats Magnum Boost.
Yeah, but their mold comes in all different like kinds, shapes, sizes, colors. So there's white mold. I've seen white mold before.
I'm not saying white mold is unrealistic. I'm just saying that it is a monster with mold powers, and it looks like Geats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he has the monster has the 3 stolen anemone flower paintings, and then like applies mold to them so they rot away. And like apparently that just like combo opens 3 of the mine doors at once, and there are 4 of them this time.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Zeztz shows up and henshins into Impact. And I appreciate what they're doing with the henshins lately, where like I think they did it this week, and they did it last week, I think, where like they like hard cut to a black screen in the middle of the henshin. But I feel like the timing on doing that could be better. Because you know how he like transforms and then he's like engulfed in like black smoke?
Yeah.
I feel like that's when they should cut to black. What they could do is even like have the smoke that's covering him envelop the entire screen, and then like the parts of his suit that light up like come on in the darkness, and then the smoke could like vanish away from him and reveal him in his suit. That would be the fucking coolest thing, I think.
That'd be really neat, but no, I do like when it does like the little like cut to the black.
I appreciate them doing anything fancy with the henshins like this. Like the fact that they're putting effort in at all is great, but I just feel like the choices made while doing so could be a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for the first time in several weeks, he says "I'm on it" again before his henshin, which I'm kind of annoyed by. I was sick of that real fast.
Nah, I know you every time.
I know you like it.
Yeah, I like anytime Seven speaks English. It's awesome.
Oh, I'm not saying he shouldn't speak English. I just don't like that one specifically.
Yeah. No, I liked when he like looked at the painting too, and he's just like, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So he fights his Impact for a little bit, and then he switches to Barrier, which is just recovery but with arm shields.
Okay, Altera, just because it is his catchphrase doesn't mean Ichi has to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the catchphrase he doesn't like, so that's fine.
It just doesn't feel like it meshes with his theme. Like, I get that it's
what? Well, it's Secret Agent. That's their whole thing. That's when they're signing a mission, they're like, I'm on it.
It matches Seven's character theme, but I don't think it matches Zeztz the power set as thematically.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm being real fucking pedantic.
No, it's okay.
So not only does Zezt's Barrier have the power of arm shields, but it also just straight up puts a barrier shield around Nim and the paintings, which is fun.
And she's like, I'll protect them. And I'm like,
they're already molded. They're already destroyed. There's nothing left to protect.
Yeah.
Well, the damage is done.
The damage is done, but they haven't gotten the secret yet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some big talk about this national secret, and I feel like what it actually is going to be really underwhelming.
No, it's not an actual national secret. It's definitely like the Dreamer's like dark, deep secret.
It's going to be some like embarrassing personal secret of Atsumi Taro, the art collector.
Exactly, because like remember,
that's why that's why he was so desperate. Like, I need the painting. Give me the painting. It's because something embarrassing of his is in it.
Well, because like in the dream he's rich, but I don't think he's rich in real life. That's why he's like one of the so
yeah.
Yeah, it's not an actual national secret because it's like release like Escape with all the prisoners. It's like it was so like all the mission objectives are dream related.
Yeah. So that's when we get this conversation between Zeztz and Nox, and he's like, Odaka Kensei no longer exists. I am Nox, the agent of the nightmares.
Yeah.
So this is
Number
technically
10.
the first time that he tells Baku that his name is Nox.
I will say this though, I am very much looking forward to Nox and Zero having an interaction, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that's gonna go.
Shin Odaka Kensei. How long until he becomes good? I give it 20 episodes tops.
Oh yeah, no, he needs his arc where like he's gonna get his form or whatever like that, and then like Baku's gonna like be like, no, you like, don't you see like what you're doing is like bad, blah blah blah. And he's like, my god. And then I feel like Fujimi's also gonna be a big aspect to him turning good, because like he was his former partner.
Yep.
So yeah, I feel like if anyone's going to convince him to turn back, it's going to be him.
He's gonna walk up to him and go, see this evil shit you're doing? You need to knock it off.
That's going to be an episode name. Knocks it off.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love you stole like the coffee capsule to like under the assumption that like he's trying to fix his sword, but he hasn't fixed his sword yet.
Yeah, well,
it's like, what are you waiting on, dude?
The thing is, like, the slot that he would put the capsum in is broken or like molded over or some shit, so it's like, can't do it.
No, but he can just like spin the capsum and it'll still use the ability. That's what Zeztz did for his weapon. He just spun the cover capsule on it.
Yeah, so the question is, like, what is he doing and why hasn't he done it yet?
I don't know. It's because they're trying to pace it out when they're showing whatever the fuck his name is, Yeats.
Yeah. All right, so next episode we're gonna get to see Paradigm Wonder, aka the Incredible Shrinking Rider.
Hell yeah, that's another form that's really pretty. But like I'm so far liking all the green forms. They're really cool.
They're neat. It is interesting.
Like it's just like in all the like all the designs, like on Impact it looks good, but I don't like the greenish like color on the helmet, and the fact that that's like still there in all the forms.
I actually think
bothers me, especially on the blue one.
I think I said last week that I think that the Esprim forms in particular are the best suits Zeztz has so far because it's mostly green.
Yeah, but then it's so.
And what's interesting about Barrier in particular is because so much of his like power is focused into these arm shields he has, most of the colored lines on the Barrier suit are like without color and they're just like gray or black or whatever. So it kind of feels just like, remember Kamen Rider Psycho and Saber, how when he had his shadow form, he would focus the colors into the arms or the legs?
Yeah.
This feels like another incarnation of that idea where like recovery is like the power spread out throughout the suit, and then Barrier is what happens when all of the energy is focused into the arms. So I wonder if there's going to be another green form where the power is focused on the legs.
Maybe. I think yeah, because I think there's like 3 or 4 per form? Per
category, yeah. Because red has impact, wing, and transform. Blue has stream, machinery, projection. Wonder has one, or Paradigm has wonder, gravity, and I forget what the third one is. And then I know Esrim has a third one, but I've forgotten what that one is. There's recovery and barrier, and then there'll be a third one for that. I mean, you know me, I grew up a Digimon fan. I love categorizing forms into, like, categories.
100%.
But yeah.
Guys, I'm still loving this show. I just, like, again, I need more Zero. More Zero, the better.
It's been interesting.
It's getting serious, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Engage.
Oh my fucking god, it's Garo!
Yeah, it's the OG Garo actor. Like, that's sick.
I just finished the 4th season last week, so this was crazy timing.
Yeah, no, like I think I said last week, I'm happy that you've been like watching Garo because now you can like enjoy this cameo way more.
The best fucking thing, and I know everyone's been seeing the clip since it dropped, was when the second time he henshined into Universe Deca Red, he did the thing where he swirled the blade around upwards and it made the little halo that the Garo armor comes out of. That was such a fun bit to put in.
Even I noticed that. I was just like, oh, that's sick as shit.
And my immediate question was how he was able to pull the Premier armor onto him, because usually the super forms only come from the Orca booster. But I decided to forgive it because the animation where the armor pieces attached to the Deca Red suit look just like when the Garo armor comes down piece by piece.
Nah. Oh, it's his ring ability. There you go.
That's so fucking funny. Everyone else's rings have like civilian like gimmicks that come in handy in other situations, and his gimmick is just I get my super form for free. That's the funniest shit.
And just the great thing was just like Universe Deca Red is fucking badass as shit.
Oh yeah, he absolutely rocked it.
The gunplay this guy was fucking pulling off against fucking Kuon was awesome.
The fucking bit where he just
motherfucker like point blank range. It was awesome.
He got down, shot him very close to the dick, and downed the bitch right across the battlefield.
Oh yeah, no, it was so fucking satisfying just seeing Kuon get his fucking shit kicked in. He's like, I've been defeated. I'm like, yeah, you AI loving piece of shit.
This was so satisfying. Both because of seeing Garo's actor, and also we got a good amount of Kuon character development, and also he got his shit rocked hard.
Oh, was the Universe Deca Red suit acted by the original Deca Red? That's awesome.
Neat.
That's super cool. Wow, that's neat. I love that. So yes, this was a Kuon focus episode. We basically the Garo's character was apparently like the father figure of Horu and Kuon when they were in No One World.
It's so funny how many times this show has gone, oh yeah, remember that time that I was kidnapped in another world? Yeah, there was someone else there with me that I've never mentioned.
See, Tara, I know his name's Koga, but I just use their hero names because it's just easier for me to remember them.
That's motherfucking Saejima Koga.
Yep.
It's so funny because I just finished the season that was about Koga's son, which makes it extra funny that this episode was about his character Koyo being a father figure to Horo and Kuon.
Has Koga shown up again?
I was just saying, so the season I just finished, which is Makai no Hana, it was about his son Raiga, and so Koga did kind of show up in a couple of scenes throughout the show, but they never like explicitly showed his face. But it's very, very clear that that's actually Saejima Koga. But for some reason, they were like dodging showing the face of Koga or his mother Kaoru, even though it's very, very clear that his parents are Koga and Kaoru.
Maybe they couldn't get the actor.
It's because they were stuck in another dimension.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but they did. There were scenes where you get to see how that happened, but they still didn't show their faces, even though that was very clearly them.
It's just a tight budget.
I don't know.
Garo's budget is relying on pachinko machines.
Yeah.
But yeah, so apparently he used to be like a detective, so I'm like, okay, well that explains why he's Deca Red. So
yeah, I've been trying to think of like why would they have Garo's actor be Deca Red, and I was like, did the shows air the same season, or the same year, but they were a year apart. Deca Ranger was 2004 and Garo was 2005.
Yeah,
is it the wolf relation? How is Deca? Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. He pulled out the D-Sword Vega.
Yeah.
Because Doggy wolf. Kruger, which is a wolf, Garo armor is wolf themed.
There we go.
That's some big brainery.
That's cool. Yeah.
I also think it may just be the fact that, it is Garo's 20th anniversary.
Well, yeah, that's the reason to have him be here at all, but I was wondering why Deca Red specifically.
2020, I don't know.
Yeah, it was we haven't done Deca Ranger yet.
Yeah,
like literally, I was hating myself for like not even like remembering in this series that Goranger was a thing. And then like we saw the preview and we saw him and I was like, oh, that's right, Goranger exists. I love Goranger.
Oh yeah, if Goranger hasn't been here
I'm
yet.
a shitty fan. God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like in terms of like editing, like you can tell that there were like, you know, they just zoom in the shots so Sumino's not in frame at all.
Yeah,
And
Sumino's not in the episode at all, but during the fighting in the back half of the episode, we can absolutely see Unicorn fighting in the scenes. But
so
until that happened, during the scenes where they were in like the little prison, I was headcanoning that they were like, don't worry guys, we'll be fine. Sumino will save us.
No, because definitely she was supposed to be there too.
Oh, 100%.
Because you could see there's also like cuts to dialogue and stuff where it's like she was supposed to like say something, but they had to like edit it around her saying something. So like, it was weird. Also, no opening at all because they probably just didn't want to do that same shit all over again.
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck it. The show's called Gozyuger. It's like, yes, we're aware.
Yep. So instead, they played the opening theme during the fight in the end.
So now it makes me wonder, did they reshoot the opening again with freaking Odie's sister in it?
I would imagine so.
Maybe.
Yep.
Also the Ribbon? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ribbon, she's not all like lovey-dovey and shit. She actually wants to like take over Bryden, and I'm like,
surprise! Ribbon is a bitch. Who could have foreseen this?
That's gonna break Bouquet's heart when she fucking finds that out.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for it. Also, it's love that freaking like Miss Cake, Sweet Cake was like, huh, your fucking Byakuya display's like getting dusty. And she's like, oh my god, I have been neglecting it. I'm sorry.
I've been focusing on my emoto. So the Kuon story that happens in this episode is there's a fake out where Kuon is what they posit at the start of the episode was that Kuon was coerced into joining Brighton and didn't want to be. But then, as we find out through the episode, no, he was so angry about being isekai'd and never getting saved that he was like, all right, fuck humanity, give me power and I'll do whatever you want. So Tegajun gave him this curse and the Garyudo powers and warned him, and he just accepts that eventually you will become part of me. So what this is a sentient AI trying to assimilate human emotions into itself.
I'm just thinking of like that scene from fucking like Simpsons, just like the ring is also cursed. Oh, that's bad. But you get your choice of Sentai. That's good. The Sentai are also cursed.
I was just gonna say, but it comes with a free Froket, but you took it to the next level.
It comes with a free Sentai. The Sentai is full of potassium benzoate.
That's bad.
That's bad. Oh.
The Sentai is also cursed.
Yeah, the Sentai is also cursed.
Well, that's the fucking episode name.
That Simpsons joke will always like stand the test of time. It's like it's our favorite like Simpsons inside joke to fucking make. It's
also,
so funny.
Also one of the best Dankmas remixes. If you don't know Dankmas on YouTube, absolutely look him up. He turns Simpsons bits into fucking bangers.
If we had someone who did like Castranger like best of compilations, you know how much we probably have abused that joke on this show.
Oh, 100%.
More than we can fucking count. But so
I would love. I wish I had the time, or that I could get someone to make Castranger like demo reels compilations, because those would be so funny.
Also, god damn it, I want to get a Tegajun now because like legit. I love the fucking voice on that thing. Just every time it says something, it's so goddamn cool.
It's pretty badass.
Could also be really cool to use it with my Pat Ranger ring because it's the same colors as the VS Changer. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Maybe I'll get each to get me for Christmas.
It's also pretty cool that he pulls out the like June versions of the Gozyuger Tegasword rings and pulls out their weapons, the hammer and the buster.
And he's like, I'm better with them than you guys are. And I'm like, fuck you, Kuon.
All right, go off.
You don't have to be right, but fuck you.
What else? So there's this bit where like they get captured in this prison thing, and it's like, all right, Kuon, we're going to have to commit truces to get out of this. So they march out Kinjiro in a fucking Sharpie bucket head,
shitty ding dong outfit.
and then
you just have like Kuon like speaking the ding dong language to like make it look like he's speaking to him, and he's like, oh yeah, go on, man.
Yes,
like,
random other ding dong. This is how you escape the prison that we're guarding. Cool, bye.
You know what? I'm not gonna call it ding dong. He's speaking Brightan. I don't know.
No, Kuon absolutely speaks ding dong. And I love that the excuse is, wait, you know how to speak the I language? I've always been good with foreign languages. That's not a satisfying explanation.
I mean, he does go to America for like conferences and meetings, so that tracks.
Fucking hell.
Oh, like Kuon's a very interesting character. Like I love him and I hate him too at the same time.
It's fun to hate him.
It's fun to hate him, but like, god damn it, does he have like a really sick ass power set, and he's really good with it, and I'm like, god damn it.
Yep. It was also funny that like in order to get the guard to open up for them to punch him, they're like they started yelling at each other with their actual beef, and then after they get out, Kuon's like, all right, good acting. And I wanted so hard for Horror to just go, acting? I mean, he kind of did, but it wasn't as funny as I envisioned it.
Now we need to see a ding dong with like a sombrero on, and he can be Senor Ding Dong. Oh, I would love that, man.
Someone needs to edit Senor Ding Dong's costume onto one of the eyes.
Senor Ding Dong. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So yeah, of course, fucking Kuon betrays him because he's just like, I'm fucking
shocker.
Evil.
Curse your sudden and inevitable betrayal.
I love that freaking Garo just like was like, no, you're just misunderstood. Like you were possessed. Like you're good. I'm like, no, dude. He loves what he's doing. This. Yeah, he loves what he's doing. He loves being evil. He loves running an AI company. Like he loves all the bad shit.
That's right. I keep forgetting he runs an AI company. So this is absolutely on brand for him.
Exactly. I love Garud. He's the power set, the suit, everything is cool. But I fucking hate Kuon because everything he stands for.
Yeah.
Like you piece of shit.
Let Koyo be Garyudo. That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
But I don't think we've seen before this episode where the winner screen is Garyudo.
Oh, but I liked it. I was like, oh, that's actually cool. He won.
Kuon is full of Inga. Oh my god, Kuon's possessed by a horror. That's what the curse is.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah, see, wow. They're just like, this episode was literally so good because of all the Garo connections.
Oh my god, love it.
That's dope.
Especially when he pulls out the D Sword Vega, because then that's just him fighting as Garo, using probably the same sword play.
Yeah, but make sure next time Cell's over, you show him that battle.
Yeah.
He's gonna love that.
So of course, the second they break out of the prison, Garyudo betrays everyone, shocking exactly 0 people.
Yep.
And then he just defeats Koyo and takes the Goranger ring.
I was like, no, you don't deserve that ring. Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck, I might have to buy the Goranger ring now because it's fucking cool.
And I
liked Universe Decoret a lot. He was super fucking badass.
Yeah. And then of course Kuon comes up to Ribbon and goes, because I got this ring, I'm gonna let you live, but if you fuck with me again, you are dead.
Yeah, I will destroy you. And she's like, oh fuck. Okay,
I will untie you, Ribbon.
I will eat you.
I will eat you.
Oh shit.
So yeah, next week is a clip show because Sentai's fucked.
Yeah, because they need a time in between reshooting Sumino.
Yeah.
So, man, a Sentai with 2 recap episodes? For shame.
Crazy.
At least they brought back fucking Seki's character, so that'll be entertaining.
Yeah, that's pretty much the reason to watch the next one.
Yeah, that's right. Well, anyways, let's talk about the original Sentai, the one that started it all.
Featured topic.
Himitsu Sentai Goranger.
The OG.
Now, anyone who enjoys listening to our podcast, I would love if we did a little experiment here. So we've talked about these episodes before. I would love if anyone in the comments can tell me how much of what we're about to say we also said the last time we recorded this. Any specific jokes we make, like any reactions to anything in particular. I would love to know how different our discussion that we're about to have is from the previous time.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be similar because, I mean, we're watching the same content, but it'd be interesting to see if we come up with different reactions.
Well, to be fair, the last time you guys did this was all the way back in 2015, so 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you only did the first episode.
Okay.
And we've become less funny since then.
All right, Gar, indulge us. How was Goranger formed?
Well, before the Goranger was formed, let me y'all just sit back, relax.
You got it.
And think of the downfall of tokusatsu at the time.
Damn.
Like the one that's happening right now?
Yes, but just 50 years ago.
So just like now, but in black and white.
Yes. On March 15th, the 15th Godzilla film, Terror of Mechagodzilla, was released in theaters. This would mark the end of the second film run for the King of the Monsters that started back in 1962 with King Kong vs. Godzilla. 13 days later, on March 28th, Ultraman Leo would air its final episode, marking the end of the second phase of the Ultra series that started in 1970. This was unfortunately done due to the Tokyo Broadcasting Station could no longer financially keep the series afloat after the oil crisis. The following day, on March 29th, Kamen Rider Amazon would air its final episode, and despite the show being popular, it was always intended to be cut short due to the change in broadcasting network. So that is the big thing about how Goranger came to be. And that is just broadcasting stations changing around. It's a long and honestly not forgettable story, but it's something that I didn't properly look into. But to put it very shortly, the Nippon Educational Television Company, now known as TV Asahi, needed a new show for their Saturday 7:30 p.m. time slot now that Kamen Rider was moving over to, Ultraman Leo's original time slot on TBS, which is the Tokyo Broadcasting Station. So how did this all come to be? Unused Kamen Rider project.
Huh. So Sentai was originally going to be a Kamen Rider?
A unused idea for the next Kamen Rider project was to have multiple Kamen Riders in one show.
I wonder if that's
TBS
I wonder if that's the reason why the Black Cross generals are all blank Kamen.
But it was ultimately rejected because TBS, didn't have the money. Producer at the Toei Television Business Department, Ryosuke Watanabe, has been stated the following: 7 was way too many, 3 was too few, 4 was unlucky, so 5 was the good number.
5 shall be the number of Sentai, and the number of Sentai shall be 5.
With Shotaro Ishinomori on board, he took inspiration from 2 of his works, of course, 1962's Boys Alliance, and his more famous story, 1964 Cyborg 009. With color television slowly becoming the common item, Ishinomori made the designs for a team simple. So it's like everyone is color-coded, their names are all colored base, of course.
So the reason Sentai are all different colors was to take advantage of color television being fresh at the time?
Dope.
That's funny.
The only thing that wasn't simple was actually the name. So just to go through how many names this show went through. The original title was Red Mask.
Fuck the others.
Then it got changed to Go Rangers. Then it got changed to Guts Rangers.
Ugh.
And then eventually becoming 5-Person Ranger. And then just becoming shortened down to Go Ranger. Not to be confused with the second treatment of it being called Go Rangers.
Yeah.
So as in like, so the second time they did Go Ranger meant as like sort of meant in the sense of like, I gotta go, you guys gotta go, like go.
Yeah.
Go Power Rangers.
Go 5.
For this time, it's known as like Go, as in because Go is 5 in Japan.
Yes. 5 Rangers.
Yeah.
Sequence Squadron 5 Ranger. Which is funny because they then did 5-man later.
Yeah. Or if you watch the English dub, Star Rangers. There's a lost dub where they call themselves the Star Rangers.
Which would be odd considering the only place I remember seeing stars was in the like art in the eye catch. Or like the logo, the opening sequence. I don't think anything on their actual suits had stars anywhere.
So yep, this led to the, you know, I couldn't really find heavy development stuff, but from what I can gather, production started in like late 1974, early 75, because the show premiered on Saturday, April 5th, 1975, with the first episode, you know, The Crimson Sun, The Invincible Go Rangers, written by Sozo Uehara and directed by Koichi Takemoto. With Shotaro Ishimori being the head creator of the show.
Shows like this make me feel less bad about my memory being terrible a lot of times because I got to watch this again and remembered fucking nothing.
I remembered some things. Like I remember the opening of episode 1 where just like all of Eagle gets fucking attacked.
It is kind of interesting that like there's 5 separate branches of Eagle, this like government military force in Kanto, Tohoku, Kyushu, Hokkaido, and Kansai, and at all 5 locations, fully separate for unrelated reasons, everyone gets murdered except for one person.
Well, to be fair, one of them fought their way out. The other one just happened to survive. And, you know, Beetle Ranger, you know, Asuka, just so happened wasn't in the area when everyone was assassinated.
He just happened to be off feeding the birds when everyone else was violently murdered.
It wasn't like this happened one by one. So this all happened at once.
Oh yeah, this was a coordinated strike.
Yep. As I like to call it, Act 1, the Mark of the Black Cross.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the building they used for the Kyushu set, that looked like the exact same upside-down pyramid building that was in this week's Zeztz episode.
It's the exact same building.
I thought so.
Fun fact, if you go inside that building in real life, that's where they did the ending dance scene to Kamen Rider Saber.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why I was fully ready for it. Fun fact, if you go inside that building, it's actually upside down.
The only way to get in is if you have 120 power stars. 150 if you have a DS on you.
There you go. But you have to like turn your DS upside down like when you evolve. The squid Pokemon. Inkay, I remembered it.
Yep. Fun fact, in Pokemon Go, you have to flip your phone upside down to evolve it.
Shake your phone.
No, don't, you fucking goddamn it. I'm leaving.
So anyway, our main villain is this KKK ass motherfucker, the Black Cross Führer. Oh my God! Can you
Yeah,
tell Japan
Japan
felt bad about working with Germany?
No, Japan has no filter. Like back then and now.
Be the baddies.
Also, I think it's really funny that like the mooks, like because we watched this in
Soldiers.
such high quality, you could see like their faces behind like the black mesh. It's so funny.
Yep.
They're the Zolders.
They were just dudes wearing pantyhose. I will say, like the the reverb effects on their voices whenever they were shouting was actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say scary, but it helped create a villainous atmosphere.
It was intimidation.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. What's the Black Cross Army's plan? Destroy and slaughter.
Yeah.
Destroy
Attack, kill, steal, spin the camera around, get dizzy, fall down.
And you know, once the takeover is complete of Japan, they will recreate the world for themselves. Spoilers: the Black Cross Fear ends up being an alien.
Shocker. Wait, that's a different show.
Also him too. By the end of Kamen Rider Stronger, it's revealed that the leader of Shocker and all the organizations at that point was one alien dude.
Wow. It was so funny that we just cut to all the 4 members of the Go Rangers doing what I presume was like their equivalent of like testing an entrance exam where their combat skills get assessed. So we just hard cut to Blue Ranger sniping some targeting dummies, and then Aqua Ranger just drives up on his bike. You pass! And fucking bikes away. Like, why didn't we do everyone's testing all in the same spot?
Because they were all at different bases.
But the point of them, they were assembling to be the same team, so why weren't they doing this testing at one location? They just pad the episode by having Aqua Ranger drive his bike to the next location, watching each ranger do one thing and going, you pass by next! By the way, meet me at Snack Gone!
Yeah, no, we need, so like I think my favorite part of watching all 3 of these episodes was like because Key Ranger, he's the most fun of like all these guys. All the rest of them seem bland, but like Key Ranger just stands out so much.
Daita is the, if anything, Daita is the heart.
You know how he stood out to me while I was watching these 3 episodes? Because everyone else has a weapon and he doesn't.
Because he doesn't need one. He is the weapon.
He's super strong. He's super buff. That's why he doesn't need a weapon.
And he's also like a master at judo.
So like everyone else's visors are shaped like their weapon that they pull out mid-combat. So I decided by the end, having not seen Yellow pull out a weapon, so I guess the like horizontal bar that his visor is just to represent his fucking arm.
Yeah.
I want to know what his weapon is later on. It's very stupid.
Nunchucks?
Less or more stupid than a fucking jump rope.
Oh no, it's in the cheap area.
Okay.
It's a fist on a stick.
I need to see this. I need to see this.
Hang on.
I want to see the fist on a stick. I need to see this 1970s ass mace.
Oh, it's not. Hang on, I'll find it.
So you say a fist on a stick, and I'm just thinking of like the Storm King pickaxe from Fortnite.
I was thinking.
A fist on a stick.
No one else is gonna know what I'm talking about, but I was thinking of the Mechanist mace from Guild Wars 2. Oh my god! It's a fist on a stick.
It's a fist on a stick.
Oh my god! At least make it a big fist so it's like a fucking hammer.
Does he like get it when like the second iteration of Key Ranger shows up?
No, this happened by episode, I want to say 43 it was.
Okay.
He didn't have a weapon until episode 43?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
In fact, Mito Ranger also got a new weapon. It's a slingshot.
What the fuck?
I mean, 1970s, first show of its kind. It probably had a lot of budget restrictions, so...
How did Owl Ranger feel about someone else trying to steal his shtick of being the ranged weapon user?
He just got a bigger weapon. He just got a bigger bow and arrow.
Oh, fun.
Also, you want to know how to make a character look freaking badass? Give him a cowboy hat. I swear to God, there's so many fucking characters in like old school show era Sentai that just wear cowboy hats.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, that's a Kamen Rider V3.
Oh,
Fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kid was fucking Battle Kenya and Denji Blue, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, he
Thank
was
you,
like
man.
the leading star of the show. Owl Ranger was.
That's why he got such special treatment in terms of like where his character was at certain points.
And in the opening, you realize there's a more face reveal for him.
Yep. According to Tara Z in the chat, Owl Ranger's bow gets upgraded to a Gatling bow with a barrel. Jesus Christ.
The Ultra Blue Cherry.
I need to see that.
So, while you put that, here's a weapon.
Your audio is starting to cut out.
Aqua Ranger has a gun,
That's just a fucking pistol.
That's just a pistol.
but he never uses it.
Oh.
If you look at his design, he's the only one with a gun strapped to his side. But he never uses it.
That's hilarious. Oh my
what
god.
Here's
That's
the
fucking
upgraded bow
awesome.
Huh.
That's kind of badass.
But yes, we have our 5 Go Rangers. Kaijo, Shinmei,
Kaijo Tsuyoshi, Shinmei Akira, Oiwa Daita, Peggy Matsuyama, Asuka Kenji.
I was gonna say, and Peggy.
Peggy.
Peggy Hill. Hell yeah.
And of course, being a woman in the 70s, she had to wear like really short shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Short shorts and go-go boots.
hey, those legs got her that job.
No, yeah, no, trust me, that's where I was looking a lot of the time.
Show for children.
I mean,
Also-
hey, to be fair, they were going to call them by their actual color names. Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger, and Pink Ranger.
I mean, they kind of do. It's the Japanese language version.
We can't call her the Pink Ranger though. Because at the time, one of the more popular things were pink films. And for those that don't know, pink films were essentially, well, how do I describe it?
Oh, okay, interesting.
So, you know what? We're just going to call them by their Japanese names. So if you ever translate the name Go Ranger, and I'll get to it in just a moment, their names are Aka, Aoki, Mido, and Momo.
My favorite Rangers, Aka Ninja, Ao Ninja. Wait.
Akaja, Aoja, Kija, Ninja, Shija, Star Ninja. Fucking love it. So yeah, so they go to this like cafe owned by like a chef, totally not their commander, not at all. Like
I clocked that
can't
shit
tell you enough how much this
immediately.
guy is not their commander at all.
I clocked that shit on site.
I was here all 3 of these episodes of freaking Key Ranger trying to like figure out that they were the same person. It was so fun.
I like there was a moment in the second episode where he's like, guys, there's a door back here. Where's that door go?
You haven't unlocked that door yet. Someone has to die first. This is Danganronpa rules.
But yeah, I really loved like Key Ranger just like trying to figure out. He's like, no, you're the commander, aren't you? And he calls him out on it a couple times too.
It's
Like, what'd you just
interesting
call
that
me?
it's interesting that like considering the usual intelligence level of these sort of character archetypes, it's interesting that Daita was the most insightful member on the team to have clocked him immediately.
Yeah, he's a great
All that
character.
all that curry and rice he's eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, God,
This is the origin of the Yellow Ranger likes curry bit.
And I guess that's why, like in Gozyuger, like they eat curry the first episode because that must have been an homage. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
In fact, I think the restaurant they go to in Goranger was, I think it was a revamp of Snack Gun, or it's the Snack Safari from Sun Vulcan.
That's cool.
Oh, you mean in Gokyger?
Yeah, in Gokyger.
Yeah, I just love I love the name of this place, Snack Gone. Yes, we know that. Where has the snack gone to? Snack gone!
Snack on.
I like that's like, oh, it's on the dummy that Blue Ranger's practicing on. It's on Mito Ranger. Like, you know, Mito Ranger gets a card. It's on his boomerang. What does Daita get? It's on a dog.
For fucking Pink Ranger, he doesn't even have the wherewithal to come up with some clever bullshit. He just hands her a business card and then bails.
That reminds me of like the movie Now You See Me with like the magicians, where like they're like all the four main characters like get their like calling cards to like gather as the four horsemen, and they all get them in like weird like places. So
Now you see Mito Ranger.
Sure.
So this Aqua Ranger's just watching her. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, right.
I kind of love and hate at the same time that they henshin by just fucking turning around, which makes it really fucking weird when we see Tsuyoshi henshin into Aqua Ranger while he's riding his bike down the road. So he like presumably turned around while driving on a motorcycle.
No, I'd like to think that like the Goranger power set, you just kind of like will it, and it just you transform.
I mean,
but they probably just do the turn to be like showy, you know.
That must be it, because we see so many different iterations of henshining and unhenshining, even in just these 3 episodes. Because in I think episode 2, maybe 3, there's a scene where we see them like jump into the sky and transform, just like fucking Kamen Rider.
It's just jumping up and shouting the phrase "go."
Oh,
Decker, I'm so glad that Robert bit is a GIF. I love that.
The funniest shit too is like in the first episode, like they become the Gorangers, and like, you know, they do like the like, who are you, and then they like introduce themselves, and everyone on Black Cross knows who the Gorangers are, but then in episode 2 and 3, like the enemies still proceed to go, who the hell are you guys?
I feel like that's where Decade got the who are you bit from.
Yeah, but like it's like, you know who they are. They said it in the first episode.
What bugged me about the roll call in the first episode is how they all do their roll call while standing so fucking far apart.
Yes.
Again,
Sorry?
it's the pilot episode, so like they're not.
Sure.
They don't really know how to properly
First of its
do
kind.
this.
This is the progenitor. It's
Don't
also,
tell Ishii that's also not in order.
it's not in order? What?
No.
Okay, so later on, and by later on I mean like by like episode 6 and onwards, they stop going in order. So it's Aka, Ao, Ki, Momo, Mido.
Yeah, because they're numbered.
But then later on, they just say, "Fuck you, Peggy. You go last."
Even though she's the 4th. That's funny. You're the girl, so you go last. That's like some like 80s, 90s like
Oh my God.
kid bullshit where they're like picking out people for like their baseball team to play, and it's like not you, Peggy. You're a girl. You can't play baseball.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's funny.
Oh my God, that's so fucked up.
80s misogyny. This was 75. This is the 70s.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
even
yeah.
worse.
Like what's worse than, you know, being, you know, going last in the roll call? How about your signature weapon is a mirror?
Yeah, it's their
Because
weapon.
girl.
Their weapons are all well. I will say blue and green's weapons are kind of cool because, you know, a fucking bow and arrow and a boomerang. Those are cool. The fucking Red Ranger, the progenitor of Super Sentai leading heroes, his signature weapon is to pull off these fucking bug-eyed faceplate off of his helmet and transform it into a goddamn playground jump rope. The Red Butte, which is not even red, by the way.
Then you got to remember their signature team technique is kicking a football.
Not even a football. It's a fucking volleyball that they pass around.
Eventually, it's a football.
They didn't even have the wherewithal to like put some cheap effects on it to make it look like it was gathering their energy. No, they just play a fucking round of volleyball where they fucking volley it to each other, and then Red Ranger goes for the fucking spike.
It's not until episode 9 or 10, I can't remember. It's one of those episodes where they start actually color coordinating the ball.
Yeah, because eventually they use the like colored football looking thing, right?
Oh no. Like they take 5 volleyballs and paint them to be the color of each ranger.
Oh, okay. We finally had the budget for an additional 4 volleyballs.
So say like if Pink kicks it, the ball turns pink. When Key Ranger headbutts it, it turns yellow. So like it's just the ball changes colors whoever touches it last.
I see the logic, and it's absolutely not fair to judge it by today's standards. But fucking hell, is it still stupid?
And then like mention their motorcycles also have a very lazy name. Take a wild guess on what Aqua Ranger's motorcycle's called.
I think they said it, but I don't remember.
Lane was close by Red Cycle. Red Machine.
Red Machine. Yeah, no, and then the other 2 bikes are just like 2 bikes with like sidecar attachments. That just like Peggy gets has to ride the sidecar. And I'm like, damn.
The bikes are clearly one's blue and one's green, but there's absolutely no yellow or pink anywhere on them.
That's the sidecar.
The sidecar.
Not even on the sidecars that the corresponding ranger rides in. The bike is just silver and blue or green.
Also, apparently, to get into their debriefing room, they have to have their logo, and they each have like a piece of it, and they have to all like combine it together to like get in the room. But there's literally like a episode where like in one of the episodes, like Key Ranger like is late or something, and like he shows up and he puts this thing in the door, and they're already in there, and I'm like, how did you guys get in without him?
Right? Their fucking S emblem door key bullshit makes no sense.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's just one of those things of trial and error. That like there are some ideas that eventually just get dropped because you guys got to remember 1975 there were no such things as VHSs yet.
It's speaking of the elevators, and it's several elevators. It's so fucking funny that in the first episode 4 of them are in the cafe and they all show their key fragments to each other and go, well, Blue's not here, fuck it, and they just did the 4 of them get in the elevator. And then, just to show how cool he is, he's already down there waiting.
It's like, you guys are late.
Wow.
Get down here. It's fucking Kamen Rider V3, guys. He knows how to get down there.
He's the guy. He's him.
So, episode 2 was the one with like the sand beam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My honestly favorite part of all 3 of these episodes was just like Aqua Ranger and Key Ranger just doing on.
Like before we get to episode 2, there's a couple more things from 1 I want to talk about. Okay. So the Black Cross evil scheme involves kidnapping a field trip of kindergartners at the Japanese gunpowder factory.
Yeah.
And so they like come up to this I guess who was the teacher, who's like clearly injured and unconscious, and holy crap, do they yank her to her feet abruptly. I don't know if anyone else picked up on that, but like they like yoink her up to her feet, like, get up, where are the children?
Yeah, and then they had to like lift these children out of like in a bus, like with a crane. And I'm like, those poor kids must be terrified.
They deploy what I literally wrote in my note as the big dumb red plane. I mean the red beetle battler. I mean the Vari balloon.
The Vari balloon.
It's the stupidest aircraft design I've seen in my life. Why are the helicopter blades on the bottom?
It looks because it stands out.
That doesn't feel like it should work the way they want it to.
It's cool enough to sell toys,
I guess. So yeah, they deploy this thing, and then it like opens up its mouth and shoots down a fucking crane game claw. And it grabs the bus like it's a fucking prize in a claw game and lifts it up. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, there's very little actually holding this bus in place in this claw. It could have, again, like a claw game, very easily just slipped out and dropped back in as the gunpowder explosions were going off. Yeah, and then so we get to see them do their henshin, they roll call, they do the fight. We get to see the weapons of, again, everyone except Yellow. And I don't know why, it was so fucking funny that every time Owl Ranger shoots his arrows at someone, he just screams archery. The names are supposed to be puns on their colors because, well, puns is a generous term because Red Butte, it's just the word red. At least Midomerang. Sorry, I kept wanting to say Midorang, but Midomerang makes sense. That's a good bit. That's a good portmanteau. That's a good pun. I like that. Then we just have Red Butte, which is just a fucking jump rope. We have Momo Mirror, which is literally just a heart-shaped mirror she pulls out of her face.
Her earrings are also bombs, though.
Is that where she pulled the bombs out of? I noticed she had bombs, but I had no idea where they were coming from.
It's your earrings.
Yeah, and that's also worth mentioning. The fucking suit has earrings on it.
This girl.
Can you tell that's the female one? She's pink. She has a heart. She has earrings.
I love that she has earrings on her fucking helmet. It's like freaking Miss America with the wig. I fucking love that shit.
They're one step away from just not giving her a suit and dressing her in a fucking bikini.
I mean, we did see her in a bikini when we talked about the Goranger movie.
Of course they did.
Hell yeah. But yeah, episode 2 I think was my favorite because, like, so there's like the scientist who makes this like sand beam.
The fucking sand beam. Just some random government scientists create this sand beam that just turns whatever it shoots into sand for a reason that is never addressed. What good? What was this?
Anakin in the future.
What was the actual intended use of the sand beam?
Probably for like landscaping.
Maybe
just to help with construction.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a mountain in her way. Boom. There we go. Now it's sand.
Now it's sand.
Yeah, I love Black Cross just like fucking uses a sand beam on one of the scientists and just turns him to like a human shaped pile of sand. And I was like, oh my god, that's
just
brutal.
in time for a dramatic and very powerful wind to blow a tiny bit of the sand away.
But like, I just love that like Aqua Ranger and Key Ranger like go on this like huge like stealth mission to like infiltrate like a Black Cross base to like get the like I think it was like the plans.
It's the 3rd episode.
Oh, that was the 3rd episode. Was the stealth?
Yeah. That was when they were trying to get the ignition switch for a bomb or whatever the fuck.
Right. My bad. Fuck, I mixed this up.
So this is the one where Black Cross's evil plan was to attach this fucking sand beam to a satellite and enact what they refer to as the Earth desertification plan, where they were just going to delete all landscaping and infrastructure on the planet so that they can rebuild the Earth in their image. So it was basically their attempt to take a sandbox game and wipe it clean and start fresh. So, yeah, the only reason they get any lead or leverage on finding Black Cross and stopping this plan is because they happen to run into a mook who just, like, spills the beans about what's happening.
Well, he's an undercover agent. They said he was like an Eagle. Yeah, they said he was like an Eagle agent undercover.
002.
Right.
Yep.
There were several numbered agents, which are definitely not a James Bond thing.
No, not at all.
So this time they launched the Vari balloon, and in order to rescue the professor and kid that they were holding hostage, they deployed this fucking glass tube that vacuums them up into the ship.
I hope if they ever release a super mini plot of the Vari balloon, it has to come with all these crazy ass attachments.
100%.
Hell yeah.
You can suck up your Lego minifigs. And then we get to see the debut of the birdies, which are just jet rockets sticking out of their hips.
That is not aerily dynamic at all.
That feels very unsafe. Yes, we get to see the Goranger storm again, and then so they defeat the monster with the volleyball attack, and then the earth starts splitting in ways that invoked memories of the dinosaurs showing up. So I thought oh, is this where we get our first giant monster? No, they just reveal the rocket that they were going to launch to the satellite.
Giant robots wouldn't become a thing until Battle Fever J.
Yeah. So the rocket shoots up as they're trying to enact this plan. Our Ranger goes, anyone got a missile on hand? And Momo Ranger hands him one of her fucking bombs. Blue archery! Huh! Snipes the rocket out of the sky, and then we just hard cut to them on their bikes driving away, and that's the end of the episode.
We did it.
We did it, guys.
Right?
We have sniped the missile out of the sky. We can go home.
Yep.
Oh my god, what even is direction?
Yeah.
I know, this is literally the first Sentai show ever. I understand that standards and tropes had not been established yet, but oh my god.
A lot of the Showa era is like this, though.
The word denouement is not only French in general, but French to these people. Oh my god.
Yeah, there is the third episode, like Lane was talking about, where Tsuyoshi and Daita have to sneak into a base.
Yeah, that was just really fun seeing them stealth, and they have to get past a laser thing and
They fucking hide behind an actual black curtain.
Oh, that was so cool. They blend in with the background. I was that's sick.
They'll never notice us. Unless they look at us sideways.
The projector that shows the screen of the door.
We've seen a lot of Showa era toku on this show, but I feel because Goranger had 100 episodes, you said, right, Gar? 84.
Oh my god.
These episodes must have just been fucking nuts.
They, according to the story planners, they had a fun time coming up with different monsters for the show.
Yeah.
That was their biggest fun part.
So yeah, them infiltrating the Black Cross base was a fun bit. So they limbo their way above and below a security laser. They lure a mook out with a fucking toy mouse. No,
but I love that trying to find the scientist or whatever that who expose their plans or whatever. And I guess someone on Rogue One who made Rogue One, the Star Wars movie, watched Goranger, because it just felt like that scene where Krennic's all the scientists, he's just all right, which one of you fucking exposed the Death Star plans? And they're not me. No. Okay, shoot everyone. No, it was me.
So apparently this monster has just the most amazing and well-rounded evil device known to man, because he pulls out a flute, which apparently has the ability to detect who is a spy. It beeps like it's a fucking metal detector when it points at the guy who was the spy.
Yeah. And
then in the very next scene, he uses the flute of truth as a fucking blowgun and darts him in the neck.
Yep.
And then in another scene minutes later, it turns out it actually is a functional flute also, which then has the added effect of the music from the flute prevents the Gorangers from turning the dial on their fucking rocket drill. This is the most amazing device an evil organization has had as far as I've seen. Now I understand where the Dragon Dagger came from. Holy fuck, this flute is busted.
Yeah, where's my premium Bandai Black Cross flute?
The flute of truth.
Flute.
Yeah.
I love that. It's all right, where's the kid? You got the device? Yeah, kid's in the truck. Wait a minute, this is a mannequin. You lied to me. Of course I did, you dumbass.
Wait, I think
the dart and hits hits the mannequin. It's like a bronze mask. You missed.
I wonder if this is where Ivan Ooze got the idea to have a flute that was also a weapon.
Well, I mean, like, the developers of Power Rangers had to have watched the source material at one point, so.
But did they watch specifically episode 3 of Goranger?
Maybe.
Guys, it's a Pied Piper thing.
I know, but it's fun to posit things like this.
Every time I think of the Pied Piper now, I just think of, like, the one from, like, Shrek 4 or whatever.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah. It's so fucking busted.
One thing we haven't talked about is, I don't know if this is in every episode or how consistent this is, but apparently there's just like riddles every episode, or at least in the two or three of these episodes. Because like in episode 1, is that an ongoing thing?
It's an ongoing thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because Daita's a fucking idiot.
But apparently a genius also. But yeah, so like in episode 1, it's like, what's a lamp that needs to be held in place? A clamp. Thanks, random mook.
No, I like that he asks around, like it's the rule of 3, because the kid asks him, he doesn't know. When they're in the elevator, he asks Asuka, he's like, don't fucking bother me. When he's in the Viber room, he asks freaking Asuka, or not Asuka, freaking
Shinmei.
Yeah, Shinmei. The same thing. He's like, dude, don't bother me. I'm fucking flying. So
I'm flying a plane right now.
Yeah, he asks the random Zolder, and he's like, a clamp. Oh, that makes so much
sense.
Thank
you. That was eating me up. Now I can kick your ass.
Which, by the way, if anyone's wondering, though they are normal humans, they're just brainwashed to thinking that the Black Cross Führer is right.
Yeah, but it has not deprived them of their knowledge of riddles, I guess. So then in episode 3, the bit is, what's a fruit named after Pappy? A papaya. Ha 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 ha.
Freeze frame.
These are only going to get worse, aren't they?
You know how Kyoryu Blue was with his puns.
Yeah, but at least some of those are entertaining. So yeah, the fucking randos that come into the cafe turn out to be from Black Cross. They just pull out guns and then drug a child.
Stealing Taro. But why?
But then the fucking owner, who is definitely not the commander, just straight up yeets a fork into one of their heads. That was goddamn badass.
I was trained by Tobei Tachibana himself.
Yeah. So Daita tries to chase the mooks who have gotten into their evil jeep, and then decides, fuck this, henshins, and turns on his hip jets. So he goes to...
Yeah! Can we? I forgot. I wanted to bring that up. They have fucking belt jetpacks.
Yeah, we mentioned them earlier, but yeah, they're called birdies, apparently.
Yeah, they're fucking dope. I love them.
Dope, yes. Wildly unsafe and impractical. Surprised they haven't burned their feet off.
That was supposed to be one of the key features of their designs originally. And that's like, maybe we shouldn't have like giant jets on the characters at all times.
I think it would have been neat if they were on their backs, like actual jetpacks, because then it could have been like Rocketeer kind of thing.
Yeah, the figure art has birdies on.
That's all. Oh, that's how I'd pose them. That's how I'd pose them. I'd just pose them fly with the birdies. That's sick. Oh, dude, that's fucking sick as shit. I love that.
Especially with a cape, like he's goddamn Superman.
Yeah, like, come on. That's so cool.
So yeah, Daita chases after them, and then he like goes to some sort of like evil Black Cross house that they have or have occupied. And they've like set out a plate of curry for him because I guess the Black Cross clocked that Daita likes curry. So he just fucking insta unhenshins so he can sit and eat the curry. And I was expecting like, oh no, is the curry poisoned or is it some sort of trap? No, it's just normal curry. The fucking monster walks in and hands him a paper and goes, yeah, the bomb switch that you guys took, meet us here and bring it with you. Enjoy your curry, by the way. Bye. Jesus Christ.
Proceeds to keeps
eating the curry.
Just,
like, what?
He sees bronze mask. He's like, what do you want? To give me back the information under 30 minutes. Why? Because that's when the episode ends. Oh.
They're Terrace, they're villains, not monsters. They cared for the Rangers. They've explicitly said that they want to kill them. So yeah, it turns out they've kidnapped the child and he's in the drill rocket. I don't know. It looks like a drill, but it looks like a rocket, but it's going underground. It's kind of unclear.
Like during Logon. Got a drill that'll pierce the heavens.
Yeah. So they start fighting the monster, and he apparently has a goddamn form change where he just turns into a big metal bell that is supposed to be impervious to attack, but then Yellow just yeets it into the sky. They do Goranger Storm. The fucking Yellow doesn't even participate in the Goranger Storm. The goddamn volleyball just pings off his head. He stands there, does nothing, and the volleyball pings off his head. And then the bell form blows up in midair. We again hard cut to the monster standing in his original form as if he's like trying to walk it off. And then as he gets further back away from the camera, blows up a second time.
Yep.
Hard silence as the Go Rangers assemble for their victory poses. Cold fucking silence. Yeah, not a cheer, not a fanfare, just standing there in cold silence.
The great thing about Showa era Toku shows is that you can always count on them to have like ridiculous fucking explosions. It's great. It's magical.
It's just the fact that he blows up in midair and then immediate hard cut to him standing on the ground in his other form. They didn't.
That he was walking.
Yeah, I
was just gonna say the way he was walking, it looks like he took the Go Ranger Storm up the ass.
I was just gonna say it looks like he was trying to walk off a hangover.
Because he's hanging onto his butt. It's like, oh, that fucking hurt.
I wanted so bad for when they did the Go Ranger Storm for the ball to actually go up the bottom of the bell. Because then that would have made more sense. Oh my god.
Go Ranger something else. I feel like I feel like down the road, you just need to like go through the entire fucking show and just find like the most batshit crazy episodes, and then we just watch them.
100%.
I will say this: we will talk about episodes 4 and 5 because that completes the first storyline of the show.
I'm down.
There's a storyline.
Yes, I do want Gar to watch all of Sentai again. If he wants to prove that he loves Sentai as much as he says he does, he'll watch it again.
Here's the thing: now you can do what every Netflix series binger does. You now that Sentai's ending, you can just binge the whole thing.
And by yes, there is a storyline because Gold Mask, Warrior Mask, and Bronze Mask were 3 of the 5 generals that destroyed the bases.
But yeah, so we cut back to the base. The commander reveals what we all absolutely did not clock from the beginning, and then we find out that the other only 3 people we ever see in Snack Gun are also his secret government employees.
These are my angels.
Yeah, it's Commander's angels. And then I know you have that image on standby because you shared it earlier. As everyone's like, ha 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 ha, we just get what I described as Daita's oops face.
They didn't save it. I just put it in the
You shared it in the chat earlier before we started.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyways, while you're pulling that up, so next episode involves some evil mold on a balloon, which is hilarious because the nightmare this week in Zeztz was also mold themed. Really weird parallels. There it is.
There it is.
The oops face.
The face that is the face of all my bills are gonna have to be paid.
It also really bugs me that we have a grown ass man with like a sideways cap, like he's a crazy teen.
I think he's like early 20s.
Yeah. Also,
Asuka Mito Ranger's the youngest at like 17, I think.
the entire time I saw Asuka, you know what? You know the vibes he reminded me of? It reminded me of Ur/Wool from Zio. He kind of has the same energy to him. One of the little time jacker boy.
So Peggy ends up becoming like the MVP of the show.
Most valuable Peggy?
Most valuable Peggy, because she, you know what her expertise is?
Being hot.
Besides that, she's the bomb expert.
That tracks. She had explosives.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a bomb. I'll defuse it.
Yeah.
Done.
You know
Yeah,
why?
'cause
Because she's a fucking bombshell.
because she's an expert on all the bombs going off in all the dudes' pants.
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I was
Easy
clever.
show was better.
And if Emily was here, she'd be like, "Come
No,
on,
no, no,
no."
Lane, go
Yeah,
in the
no,
corner.
I am gonna go to my room.
Lane, go in the corner until next week.
Okay, you got it. Bye. Boop, boop. Like, you didn't actually leave. You just made a sound.
But yes, Goranger is unfortunately at this time not legally available to watch.
No.
So if you want to watch all 84 episodes in movie, because there is a movie that we've talked about,
Yep.
you can watch them. You gotta hunt it down, unfortunately.
Thank you, Degger.
Yeah, that's essentially it.
Yar, matey.
And you know what? If you're gonna hunt it down, at least look for the Blu-ray rips, because those have been fully retranslated with the highest quality possible.
Hell yeah.
The highest quality. It's high quality.
Like,
All right. Well, that is going to be Castranger for the week. Chikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Continuing our tribute to older Sentai, it looks like we're doing one episode of Dengeki Sentai Changeman next week.
yeah, we're jumping 10 years into the future of 1985.
The distant
God.
future.
I do not like those helmets.
Okay.
Where
I feel like they're the Showa progenitor to the Gozyuger helmets. They have the same
I
like
think
black line with gold trim.
I think what it is just like they're like Ranger logos.
I don't like that all of their suits have fucking sports bras.
I mean, at least with white, it fits really well.
I think their helmets are fine, but I hate the sports bras on the chests.
Yeah, see, like on White Ranger, it's like the suit works the best, but like on all the rest of them, it's like, well, black actually works too. Pink, yeah, actually, you know what? It's just blue and red. Blue and red's the only problem.
Wait, is there pink and white?
Yep.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I know. Isn't that weird?
That's fucking weird.
Well,
I think the last time there was no Yellow Ranger until we got like Goranger.
Kyoru Yellow, I still wish like existed.
That would be crazy.
I think black was supposed to be yellow.
Oh my.
Is Changeman good? The opening fucking kicks ass, and it's a part of a trilogy.
We'll find out when we talk about it next week. All right. So, shout out to our currently active patrons. That includes Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Locke, and whatever. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. And as I said at the top of the feature topic episode, let us know how many of the same jokes we made tonight that we did in the previous discussion of these episodes. As always, thank you for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Hey, Sentai.